Here are my little treasures. Resident Evil 1, 2 and 3. You see there it's the remake. Resident Evil 2. Yeah, it's a very good game. It rocks. And Resident Evil 3. All versions on the Gamecube are the best versions to get. And here are the other three games for Resident Evil. Well, this one isn't really a Resident Evil game, but yeah, you have Zero and Code Veronica X. Also very good games. Zero being my least favorite of them all. So yeah, get Resident Evil 2 in the Gamecube. It's worth the price. So what can you do when you only have a PlayStation? Well, you can get these two. The Resident Evil Director's Cut being the best one out of them, because, well, the Gamecube version of Resident Evil 2 is still better than the PlayStation one. But still, this version is alright, I've played it all these years. And here is my German version of Resident Evil 3. I might have talked about it before, but, well, here you see it. I played it so many times that the CD case is totally broken by now, so I had to replace it. It's the German 16H version. It's so stupid. It's so much cut content in it. Still, I played the heck out of it. I was really devoted to this game because it's really good. It's so much fun. So if you're collecting Resident Evil games, you really want to get your hands on the director's cut of the PlayStation version, because yeah, the remake is a completely different game, so this one is pretty unique. Also, mind you, never touch the DC DualShock version for the PlayStation 1. You might get it on the PlayStation Network or some sort. Never touch it, it has the worst soundtrack. I don't know how they screwed it up, but it's really atrocious to listen to and it's totally not worth your money. Also, do not get the German version of Resident Evil 3 or any German version of the game at all, because they're cut like hell. You don't do yourself a favor. So let's say you want to play Resident Evil on your Gamecube. Yeah, you have to use this little D-pad. Wow. Or the analog stick, which is even better. Well, it works for some time and you might get enjoyment out of it, but you can use this, a 3-in-1 converter, for all the old consoles. It's working with PlayStation 2 controllers to be plugged in your Gamecube, your PC or your Xbox. It also works with Resident Evil. So here it is, that little bastard. We want to connect them. It's very easy. Here's your PlayStation cable. Put it in there. Yeah, it's kind of hard with one hand. Click. Keep in mind that the Gamecube controller only has one R button. You see, I'm pressing it here. And the converter will turn it over on your PlayStation controller in a way that the only R button you have to press is the R2 button, meaning you have to aim in Resident Evil pressing R2 instead of R1. Hello Gamecube, here's Resident Evil 2 for you. Nom nom nom. So joke aside, here you see it, it's the Gamecube menu. And now I'm picking up my Ps2 controller. There it is. Yeah, it's kind of hard. With one hand again. So as you see, the game loads. I'm also gonna show you some gameplay once I've loaded my file. Now with both hands. So you see me running. And as you see, it is working with the PS2 controller on my Gamecube. Sony and Nintendo finally together again. So you see, I cannot skip door cutscenes in any kind. It's a PC exclusive feature. But I can skip cutscenes. Yeah! And also I want to show you how it looks like when you're aiming. So R1. Oh, it's the map button. Strange, huh? But here R2 and Leon aims. This is what you have to get used to when using this kind of device on your Gamecube. This is my Nintendo Wii. And I'm also gonna test it with my controller converter. So let's see. Yeah, you have to use that stupid Wii mode. I actually never tried my controller converter on my Wii, so here I am. And yeah, it's working. I'm also gonna show some gameplay once I've picked the mode. So here I am. Same scene again. Ps2 controller on Nintendo hardware. I hope this video was kind of interesting for everyone trying to pick up the Resident Evil games, especially the older ones, and to play them now with the hardware that they are used to. I hope you had a good time. I sure as hell did, and I hope to see you again. Take care.